Libra, I have a few different messages coming through for you. So when we get out the tarot, we'll see where Spirit wants to go with all of this. The first thing I got is that someone may not share the same beliefs or opinions you do, or even carry the same expertise and knowledge you have on a certain topic or just in life in general. And Spirit is saying, it's probably not going to be beneficial for you if you try to convince someone of something that they're unwilling to hear or they're not ready to hear yet. This is also not necessarily the end of this relationship if you don't want it to be. Just because you have differing opinions doesn't mean that you still can't work together or get along, but don't try to convince them of what you know to be true or your own knowledge, your beliefs, your ideas, your affiliations, whatever it is. And also don't take in their criticisms of your beliefs or don't allow them to convince you you're wrong. Sometimes it's good to have our opinions changed and learn new ideas that challenge our own. But in this instance, with this card that came out for you, prudence, self-assurance, integrity, and clear-mindedness, with the justice here, it's very important that you stay true to who you are and what you believe. You have a certain perspective in a situation that you're dealing with or that you're experiencing, and it's the right perspective. This other energy has a different perspective, okay? But I still feel like everything can pan out for you. Now, I have a different message that came through too, and that is that somebody wants your forgiveness. They're seeking forgiveness from you. And I got in my meditation that they're at a loss for words. This feels like somebody fumbled and maybe they have a big ego and they can't admit it, or you're unwilling to hear them, so they're not coming forward, but they want your forgiveness. And intuitively, I feel like it's because some things have happened in their life since something happened between the two of you, and they're attributing it back to the way that they treated you or something they said to you. It's like something happens. I'm seeing someone's car break down. Something happens to their tire. I don't know. They need a car fix. And they think in their mind, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that to Libra, even though the car thing has nothing to do with you. That's an example that's coming through. So the unfortunate situations that somebody's finding themselves in, they can't stop thinking that it's karma, basically. And perhaps it is, I don't know, but they want forgiveness, okay? Even cosmically, I feel like they might be asking Spirit or speaking to themselves, like trying to rectify some wrong they've done. The other thing I got is something about floor plans, and that they're very useful for you to get an overview. This could be a metaphor of a situation. And I was getting there's like a hidden room or a hidden area in a house, maybe literally, maybe metaphorically, but having the floor plan would allow you to see what's hidden. So I feel like you need a good overview of something. You know, you need to see the whole picture. Okay, don't get stuck on the details right now. Try to look at the whole thing. Be holistic in your approach if you feel like that helps you. Then I heard you, someone I'm connecting with today. If this isn't you, that's okay. But I did hear in a really kind of quiet voice, I'm hurting, but I'm putting on a brave face. So I don't know what Spirit wants to, maybe just Spirit wants to acknowledge that they hear you and that they see that you are deeply hurt. This could be from something a long time ago, and I'm seeing like a gash, like a cut or something, but you're not really showing this. You're braving the world. You're braving the world is what I'm getting. Last message that came through for you, I really am curious to see where this reading goes because there's so many different things coming through, is that there's an unexpected person entering your life, and this is fated. This feels like someone who's going to help you quite significantly with something, help you with a perspective, help you financially, help you get back up on your feet, help you feel connected, and like you have somebody who has your back again, is what I'm getting. With this person, one way you'll know who this is that you're going to have a very strange or specific detail in common. This could be you grew up on a street with the same name, or you have the same initials for your first and last name, or you went to the same high school, but like years you never met there, like, I don't know, something like that. Doesn't have to be any of those things specifically, but it's something kind of strange, like, wow, you're a complete stranger. I've never met you, but how is it that we both have these things in common? That's how you'll know who it is. Okay, Libra. So let's look more into this energy of being prudent, holding your own, clear-mindedness. Okay, so let's see the energies that are currently supporting you and the energies challenging you. The energies currently supporting dear Libra. Energies that are in support of Libra. Attainment, Knight of Pentacles, patience, tenacity. Let's get a couple more. Attaining something because of your dedication, hard work, diligence, prudence, and tenacity. Okay, what is it that you're attaining? What are you attaining? I feel like no. What is Libra attaining? Progression, 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands in reverse, and it says arrogance, and 4 of Wands with celebration. Okay, I'm seeing a couple things here. Someone could be perceiving you as arrogant. This goes back to not allowing others to push their criticisms or beliefs onto you. Because you know that the trajectory you're on, the path you're walking, whatever you're working on, or your side, your perspective in the relationship, whatever it is for you, you know that you're right with something. And you've been sticking to your guns, okay? And you're making progress on that path. Somebody around you, this is for some of you, hasn't liked it, and they're, instead of seeing the truth for what it is, they're making it like a personal attack, like, oh, Libra's so full of themselves, Libra thinks they know best, but whatever it is that you're putting forward is right, okay? They just can't deal with that for some reason. The other thing I'm seeing is that you yourself could be dealing with somebody who's quite arrogant, okay? And I feel like there's a victory here for sure. With celebration, 4 of Wands, and it says achievement on it. Progression, 2 of Wands. You choose to take some kind of action, and the action you take is the right kind. Okay? Now, if the first thing resonates with you, where you know you're right about something, I don't feel like I have to tell you this, but being arrogant about it is not the right approach. Although I don't feel like you are arrogant. I don't feel that. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. No, you just know. You just know what's up. You could foresee a change coming, a change of events. It's like you have a insight into what's fated. Libra, I want to tell you, there's so many different stories coming through, so many different things that either you're dealing with or many Libras in the collective are having different things going on. But the basic energy underlying all of it is not to question yourself. Okay? Some of you can see a relationship that's having an issue right now. You can see what it's going to be like in 5 months, 5 years. Like, you can see it. So trust that. Don't allow details that somebody else is throwing. It feels almost like gaslighting, okay? Somebody muddying the waters. Don't allow those little details, or like he said, she said, or you spoke to me that way and then you did this and that. Like, when fights get into that, don't let that overshadow your vision of how this is all going to unfold. Even if you're dealing with something at work or legal or housing or I don't know, something, there's some character here in your life or around you who's just like caught in the weeds or wants to catch you in the weeds with them. And I feel Spirit definitely saying with this self-assurance, you have a lot of integrity So much so that you're more inclined to tend to the flower bed and the garden than you are to the weeds. You're not going to feed the weeds, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you're attaining something. There's a celebration. For some of you, this is going to be a house. Some of you have been working, renovating, building a house. This is in your supportive energy. You're doing the right thing. There's been a lot of documentation involved in that. You've been doing well, okay? For those that resonates with. This is one of those messages where you really have to take the parts that make sense to you and just kind of take the rest as either metaphors or not at all. So let's see what's challenging you. Oh, self-acceptance, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess with intuition. It says release and reevaluation. Well, no wonder you're getting prudence. No wonder Spirit's telling you to stick to your guns and that you're right. And that your perspective is deeply aligned with your soul's mission, because you're having a hard time accepting what you intuitively know to be true about something. And I feel like it's because of this other energy that's just like sprinkling gremlin dust on whatever it is that you're working through. You could be seeing a lot of ocean imagery, water imagery, something about surfing. Or dolphins. I saw a clip, it's just coming to mind. I didn't watch the video, but it said something about like how female dolphins know what male dolphins to avoid. And that's just coming through right now. Like I'm just remembering that. So that could be a message for you. Maybe you want to tap into dolphin energy. Oh, Pixel's meowing. 4 of Pentacles, your intuition, which Pixel, my cat, is. She represents intuition, at least to me. Take a conservative approach with somebody in your field. Doesn't matter what your gender is. I was just seeing that title card for some reason. There could be some male, doesn't matter who you are, but a male that you need to avoid. Be conservative, hold something back. Okay, security, for your own security. Let's see what else is challenging you. 5 of Cups in reverse, moving on. And Knight of Wands in reverse, impulse. This could be the challenge you're having with dealing with those who are radically opposed to you or different than you. And you want to just do something impulsive and get away from it. And I remember Spirit said that you don't necessarily have to do that. I mean, if you want to do that, you can. And if you want to do that, it is a challenge for you. But you don't have to. I mean, I guess it depends on your situation and what you want to do. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Let's get the tarot out. I just saw 1313. I was just looking at unexpected person entering your life, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, unstoppable, focus and courage. This is the person coming in. They could be a fellow air sign or have air heavily in their chart. They're really clever, quick with their words. I feel like they also have a lot of water. It's like they know what to say at the right time. Can I get anything about the detail in common? 4 of Swords in reverse. The Universe in reverse. I was hearing something about daycare there. 8 of Cups, inner journey. You could have even had a dream about this person, seen them in a dream. Okay, let's keep going. They're unstoppable. They're coming in to help you. Can I ask first before we move on, what are they helping Libra with? For some of you, it's like they're a professional or something, helping you with something professional, but you're going to end up being closely connected. The Chariot, determination. Whoa. Willpower. Control. They're helping you get an upper hand on something or regain control. This is fast-moving energy. And it's brave and it's communicative and it's wise, even though it's coming through as the Knight of Swords, which isn't often associated with wisdom. But here with the Chariot, this is somebody who doesn't have to mull over what they're going to think, what they're going to say, because they've already thought about it. They have a lot of confidence in their intellect. Haste, Page of Swords in reverse, dishonor, all talk. This is somebody who, tell me who are they going to, heartless. Help you defeat somebody else who is all talk and heartless. I was asking, what are they doing here with you? So you're dealing with someone in your field, whoever I'm connecting to today, who is heartless, who is all talk. You know, they could, I'm sorry, but I'm hearing this. They could be threatening you in some way, okay? They're unstable. They're uncaring. They got issues. I'm just going to say it. I got to be honest. I'm sure there's a better way to say it, but let's just get to the point, cut to the chase here. This person is going around in circles. It's the gaslighting energy, for sure. They're hasty. They don't care. There's something obscure about the way this person thinks. There's another energy that's kind of unexpected person entering your life who's going to help you deal with this. Or their energy is completely opposite, where they don't speak in haste. They're not all talk. What they say, they do. And they have a lot of heart and bravery. They could have Cancer in their chart. Okay, I'm going to leave those there. Let's see what the tarot says. I'm using a new deck, which I'm very excited about. I haven't used it yet. Well, I did a reading on myself, but I haven't used it for anyone else. It's the Mio, I think I'm saying it right, Mio M's Tarot. They're really big cards, but I like the imagery. So let's see. My hands are pretty small, so let's see. Sometimes it doesn't look like that on camera because of the angle. Like my hand looks huge compared to the rest of me. That could be a message there. There's something distorted about someone. This could be the person you need to hold back from, that male dolphin. There's a distortion energy. Interesting. Three more. For some of you, it could be a family member. That was an interesting knock. Okay, for Libra Spirit, what do we have to say to Libra today? On this beautiful day. Floor plan, interesting. Just put this over here. Four of Swords is coming out as your advice, and that was coming through as something you might find in common with them. Ten of Cups as your outcome. I'm just jumping ahead here, and I'm so relieved to see that because the beginning part of your reading is a little bit difficult. So let's get into it, Libra. I feel guided to turn this around. Four of Cups. Maybe something you don't want to look at here. Okay, so let's see. Your overall energy, the Seven of Hearts. And when I pulled this out, I was thinking about the floor plan. And this is the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of floor plan energy. It's planning. It's getting everything in order. It's waiting until you execute on something. So there's an energy here where you've kind of lined up all your ducks, or you've seen everything you need to see. You're organizing your thoughts. You're taking stock of what's going on, although maybe you're at a crossroads where you're not really sure what to do next. Can you tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles for Libra's overall energy? The World. How do you bring a close, an ending to something, or how do you achieve mastery in this situation? So you're not quite there yet, Knight of Pentacles, but you're on your way to attaining either closure, completion of a cycle, or complete mastery. I think for a lot of you, it's complete mastery in a situation. Like you're coming out on top. But right now, you're in the Seven of Pentacles, so you still have a little bit of of a way to go. And I think part of the reason it hasn't all concluded just yet is because this other energy needs to come in first. Like that's part of the energy contract, is for this person to come in, because they really boost your self-acceptance. They boost your confidence. Not that you need external validation, but I feel like you haven't really had someone who's had your back in a long time. You know, I did hear you say, I'm hurting, but I'm putting on a brave face. And I feel like you need, or it would really help you to have someone around you that lets you take off that mask, that persona of bravery, and they wear it for you, and you can be more vulnerable. You can sink into yourself, or you can attend to other things you need to attend to. Okay, maybe you want to do some heart chakra work. That could be helpful. Okay, so you're seeking closure. You're looking for an end. You're on your way to mastery. Don't stop. Don't give up. Do not give up, okay? In whatever you're doing. I keep getting this, and I know it's not for everyone, so just hold on. But some of you are really seeing the bottom of the barrel with a relationship, okay? And you're getting it. You got it. You're understanding. And it's reminding me of when I was in a relationship that was really difficult. I started writing down all the shit that was happening. Like, not the feelings I had, not the feelings they were having, but just the actual things that were happening, like what this person was doing. And when it comes to that, you know you're being gaslit, right? When you got to write down what's going on so that you keep your sanity. And I feel for someone here, this is like, you might not be doing that exactly, but you're starting to see something as it actually is. Could be at work, could be in a family thing, doesn't have to be romantic. And this is going to help you. And don't give up on this. You're on the right track. Don't let them distract you from what you know to be true. What you don't see coming is the 7 of Swords. I'm concerned about this. This is maybe you saying you're concerned. What happened to the person who wants forgiveness? Is this them? I did say it feels like they want forgiveness because they're facing some kind of karmic retribution as they see it. So maybe it's not a genuine apology situation. Tell me, Spirit, what is this 7 of Swords? Well, first let's clarify the person asking for forgiveness. What's up? Conviction, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, possibilities, control, the Emperor in reverse. No good. No. Not good. Domination, power, possibilities, 7 of Cups, wishful thinking, and conviction. Oh boy, Libra. This is an energy that's going to ask for forgiveness and then just go back to their brutality or go back to their convictions. Defending what it is they believe to be true, which is, like I said, kind of out to lunch, wishful thinking, 7 of Cups. There's something slightly diluted there, obscure in their thinking. Even their feelings are all over the place. They're kind of unhinged. The Emperor in reverse. This isn't a good energy, okay? So I feel like the 7 of Swords for some of you is related to that energy. Okay, this could be also the person who's hasty and heartless. It's not honest, whatever it is they're coming through with and asking for forgiveness, or maybe you're just picking up on it energetically, or you're seeing something out there. They have regrets, blah, blah. I'd be very vigilant about that, okay? So tell me more about the 7 of Swords. For some of you, it could be something else here. Let's see. I'm noticing these 2 of Swords. And then she's holding, of course, 5 in her hand. So 2 of Swords is about making a decision. I'm hearing injunction. I don't know. Maybe that's specific for someone. So somebody here could be forcing you to make a decision, giving you an ultimatum, or presenting you with a choice that really isn't there. Okay, let's see. What is the 7 of Swords? The High Priestess in reverse. What is that? the upright. Someone's lies could even be the way you're lying to yourself about something. Doesn't have to be someone outside of yourself. It could be. It's throwing off your intuition. I feel like somebody also comes out with a confession of some sort, says, I've been keeping this secret for a long time. I'm letting it out now. I'm going to tell you what's been going. But there's something that's not true about this. And how will you be when this happens? The Hanged Man. Well, I think this is probably a wise position to take. This is not taking immediate action or having a reaction to whatever this is that's dishonest. It's standing back and evaluating your perspective and maybe someone else's perspective. You could leave someone on red, I'm hearing. I don't get that often, like these kinds of literal messages, or not respond, or ultimately walk away and move on. And this time you'll know it's not impulsive, I'm hearing. I just got a notification. I feel like, oh my God, I was just going to say, I got a notification, a comment on something, and I feel like this is part of your message. And the comment is, this trapped spirit is a poltergeist that a relationship, and then it cuts off. So this person has some kind of trapped energy, or maybe you feel like this person has been trapped in your energy. You're going to move on from this. You have to be prudent, though. You have to stick to your guns here. Now, your opportunity is the Three of Swords, and I feel like it's to heal the wound, to heal the pain. Tell me more. Queen of Hearts. Oh, yeah. This is all about you. Mending your heart, healing your heart, taking care of your heart, prioritizing your feelings, your intuition. Your intuition is deeply intertwined with your feelings right now, with your emotions. Okay? Your opportunity is to take care of yourself. I'm hurting, but I'm putting on a brave face. Exactly. Well, who are you putting on a brave face for? You need some downtime by yourself, to let something out, to get it out, expel the energy, have a good cry, have a good laugh, do whatever it is you need to do, dance, swim, I don't know, sit, meditate, whatever you need to do, do it, clean something, whatever helps you, journal, write. Take care of yourself, eat well, sleep. Your advice is to sleep more too, but there's more here, but we'll get to that. So let's see what the challenge is for you, Libra. We have the Nine of Cups. Well, this isn't what you wished for. I understand. But don't forget, you're attaining something. You're making progress. There's a celebration on the horizon. Like it's here. This is just a really kind of rough patch. But you've already crossed the threshold. You've already seen what you need to see. And part of the challenge is, not only did you not want this to be part of your current situation, whatever you're going through here with problems with self-acceptance and people not understanding you, criticizing you, some heartless person over here, but there is a wish that you do have for some type of support or connection, but it's a challenge because it hasn't arrived yet, although I am seeing it. And I think it's like, maybe even in just a handful of times on all the readings I've done, at least that I can remember. And I've done thousands of readings according to YouTube, which is mind-boggling to me. It doesn't even feel like that. It's very few readings where I have that a message where somebody is entering your life. Some unexpected person is entering your life. Usually I don't get that kind of message. So when I do, I pay attention. And so should you. Okay. So wish fulfillment here. It's not wishful thinking. The chariot, I told you. I told you. The chariot, they're coming, okay? They are. They are. Okay, let's look at your advice. Your advice is the Four of Swords. Definitely sleep. Pay attention to your dreams. Rest, healing, relaxation. You need that for yourself. You're dealing with a lot here. You have a lot on your mind. And sometimes when things get foggy, you need to clear it. And part of clearing it is literally just laying down and relaxing. Okay, your system feels like it's being messed with a little bit, I have to say. Either by your own shadow or by someone else and whatever they're doing over here. So give me more advice here, Spirit, to help Libras out. What's going on here in the advice? Five of Swords. Ah, yeah. When I say you've been through it, you've been through it. That's what I heard. It's like that moment you take of peace and tranquility. You go lay down and you're just by yourself and you close your eyes and nobody's calling you. You turn off your phone. You have no distractions. You're just there alone. Your mind clears, okay? And you can see some of the lies, the manipulation, the unfair game playing. I'm hearing unfair ruling, okay, that you've been subject to. And maybe you've been thinking about bending in a way that makes it easier on you, but that's only short term. Like maybe if I just give in, or maybe if I just agree or go along with, then it won't be so stressful. But Spirit's really saying that if you concentrate on taking care of yourself, healing yourself, and sticking with your intuition, which is telling you the truth and honoring your feelings, then you will be able to stay strong and prudent, resolute in your truth, in the truth, and not give in to this game or this situation, this manipulation, whatever it is. Some of you are just around in an environment. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's work, maybe it's neighbors, I don't know. But there's like nasty energy there and you need a break from it. Can I get some more on the guidance? What else can they do with the Four of Swords energy, or in addition to the Four of Swords energy? 10 of Hearts, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Hearts, Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. Dream. I'm hearing dream a little dream for me. That's not the melody, but look into the future. What do you want for the next 5 years? Even 10 years? Or 10 months if that feels too long. Think about it. There's something here that you've been wanting to work on, Page of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, but maybe it feels a little daunting, scary, or there's uncertain things like, do I need to go get this accreditation? Do I have to go to school for that? Or what if I don't have the talent and skill and nobody, is it going to be okay? You have to do some more thinking about this, some more planning, some more manifesting, some more, I don't know if it's necessarily taking action just yet, but it's getting your energy flowing around something that is exciting. Because what's going on here ain't exciting. It's exhausting. And so you need to offset some of that energy with self-care that includes excitement for the future. Okay, you're going to learn a new skill here that takes you to the 10 of Pentacles, despite the uncertainty and fear with the Moon energy. Some of you work really well at night, like you're a night owl. Your brains are ticking at night creatively while the world sleeps. Four of Swords, you're able to really get some things done. So if that's you, use that time to your advantage, okay? Because you're awake at that time. And I mean like consciously awake, spiritually awake. So your outcome. I'm also going to do an extended reading. In the extended, we're going to go a layer deeper. We're going to see what else is underneath all of this. It tends to get more specific because there's less of you there. And I think I am going to actually, like, usually I just see what Spirit wants to say, what comes through, but I want to focus more on what's going on here with this Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. I feel like we need some answers. We need some more guidance around this heartless person. And then I also want to look at the person who's coming in a little bit more. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. If you can't go to that, you don't want to go to that, or now you feel like you're going to miss something, don't go. It's okay. Spirit knows what you're going to choose and hasn't left you high and dry with anything. Okay. So you're not missing anything if you don't feel guided to go, or you can't. So let's see. 10 of Cups for your outcome. How beautiful. I love how it's like light and dark, yin and yang, balanced energy. I feel like this is you with that other person. And again, it could be a work partner, it could be a friend, but it's like there's a balancing out of energies with others. 10 of Cups is harmony and bliss and community, shared happiness. So let's see. 10 of Cups is your outcome. Like, how did we get to the 10 of Cups, right? 4 of Wands, celebration, joy. I love this. The Devil. Ooh, you defeat the devil here and you have some kind of celebration. Your slice of the pie. Interesting. I do feel like whatever this energy is getting some kind of karmic retribution for harming you. There is victory and stability at the end, for sure. All right, Libra. And if you're building a house, it's going to be beautiful. That's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.